All right. Hello, everyone. I am Brandon Jones. I'm here to show off my two features for the game Excitebike. I worked on the temperature reduction, um, trigger volume, and I also recreated the game's main menu. Um, this stuff was fairly simple. It was just a matter of getting the right game objects, getting the right components, and just making the right functions to call the right components. So we'll start off fairly simple here with the main scene, fairly faithful recreation with the exception of the text. There we go. So now start the game, select with keyboard input or mouse and keyboard if necessary. Move over here on the scene view. So just like in the regular game, you have your temp meter. I'm currently holding down the A button, and as you saw when I hit the trigger volume, the temperature slowly went down. Now if I hold the B button, the temperature is going to rise dramatically, but I'm also going to go a lot faster, and the speed will dramatically decrease upon hitting the trigger volume. Can go over my scripting. Um, all I did for the speed reduction was just checking to see if the player hit the trigger volume, and if they did, reducing the current temperature that they have incurred by a certain amount. And I did that through using Javier Martin's script, which is fairly well featured out, well, fairly fleshed out, I should say. And all I did was just rename some of the variables to help me double check that I had everything working correctly on my end, and just making other improvements to make sure that the scripts fairly recreated the original game's programming. So anyway, and with the menu script, it was very easy. Um, all I had to do was just make sure that when the game starts, all the right game objects are being activated and deactivated, and also ensuring that the right button is highlighted when the player goes to scroll between the various options available. One problem that I did run into initially was that I couldn't find a way to highlight the option that the player was trying to select, and that just turned out to be a simple issue of having the image component disabled. And uh, I only have one scene available to test the dynamic runtime behavior. Uh, the, so an improvement would be to remove just getting the one text variable that's available and loading up different scenes per track selection with the UI. But other than that, my job was fairly simple. Um, if you want to go into more detail, I would invite you to look at the documentation that I did or look at the scripting that I did and read any comments that are available. And with that said, that is about it for me. Thank you very much.